This year's 2 Mallet piece is the second movement of George Friedrich Handel's Violin Sonata No. 3. Now, for any piece, of course, style is very important. To help you here, take a listen to the many violin recordings out there, and don't skip this step. It's so easy, you guys, these days, right, to listen to pretty much anything that's out there, so don't skip it. It's going to be very easy to play this too heavy and way too fast, okay? So it should have a much lighter feeling. The recommended tempo range is a quarter note equals 104 to 116. To keep it light, okay, be sure to use a finger fulcrum. I see a ton of full hand fulcrums out there. This will create a very heavy sound and not one useful for this piece. Practice with a metronome to check your time, of course, but be careful that when doing so, that it doesn't make the music sound too heavy. It's very important to always consider the correct style. Just do it from the very beginning. When playing 2 mallets, and especially in something like this that lays in the upper register of the instrument, you need the right kind of mallet. For this, I've chosen the Pius Chung No. 3s. The rattan feels great, and the mallet has the perfect weight and yarn tension to get the most from the bars way up at the top of the instrument. While it may be easy to just grab a mallet that is too soft, has way too much yarn, and probably has a birch handle, don't do it. Give this a try, I think you'll really like it. This is mainly because we hold the mallet much further up on the handle when we play with 2 mallets, right? So rattan gives us the best feel and sound for the upper register playing. This etude presents a number of challenges. Dynamics are very specifically notated in the score. So when first learning these notes, don't wait to learn the dynamics. All sticking indications are good, but feel free to make minor changes if they work better for you. The phrase that begins in measure 21 is especially challenging. Slowly practice the double at the end of measure 21 and 23 respectively for pitch and rhythmic accuracy. Go ahead and roll all quarter notes, but when you do, relax your hand pressure and don't overwork the bar by rolling too fast. Also, work to connect rolls as much as possible. Remember that recording you listened to? How did the violinist play these quarter notes? Pretty connected, probably. Try and make it sound like that. Now, the key to musicality and phrasing here is playing in the correct style. If it's nice and light, then you're good. If it's too heavy, then, well, you're not. Playing this musically and phrasing well will probably require playing in a way that draws attention to groupings of notes and not individual notes. Using the finger fulcrum we talked about earlier, stay relaxed and slightly draw attention to the beginnings of scales and arpeggios. Shoot for the top of the musical line and always strive to make long musical sentences. Lastly, there is lots of great information in the performance guide. Check it carefully as it clarifies a few important accidentals, roll recommendations, and a few other important details. Remember also to enjoy playing this. Fight the temptation to worry about playing just the pitches perfectly at the expense of all these other things we've talked about. And have fun doing it. That's why you decided to become a musician, right?